Singles competition kicking us things off here tonight as the gutter snake Izzy James will take on the newly christened Timur the Great.
Timur the Great, man, think of a more fitting name for this guy. Absolutely chiseled out of granite. His personality, the way that he operates in the ring has just been amped up so much more as of late. And look at him, there he is.
Introducing first, representing the 8th day, the Wrath, Timur the Great.
Great indeed, as you mentioned, Dan. The physique of this man has been second to none here in Texas Contender Series. And I mean, if you go back and watch on IWTV the last Texas Contender Series massacre, at the end of the main event matchup that he was in, you will see the spear that not only took Jay Davis off his feet, but took him 5 feet across the ring.
Took me off my feet.
It's a lot of fans here in Houston Premier Arena off their feet.
But speaking of getting up on their feet, here comes the gutter snake. Izzy James been making a big
look at the shirt that Izzy's wearing.
Whoa.
Oh, not wasting any time, making a beeline to the ring, going right after.
Let go!
Double leg takedown, going right after Timur.
And we're underway. We're starting hot here. Super Texas Contender 7. Folks, use hashtag STCS. Talk about it online.
Timur putting a headlock on Izzy, taking Timur off the ropes here. Big leap from, Blue Test pressed. Izzy going right after Timur some more. And I know I mentioned the shirt, Dan. Take a look. That shirt that Izzy's sporting here tonight for his fallen brother, Shawn Hendricks. That was the group that Izzy and Shawn started in this business together with. As you see Timur with a big, huge fall-away slam on the gutter snake. There you see Izzy holding that lower back. There's a history of back issues that Izzy James, the 15-year vet in this business, has endured. That back has gone through hell and back, no pun intended there.
Well, speaking of going through hell, Izzy James, ever since appearing here at Texas Contender Series, has been going through hell, fighting the 8th day, and now he gets to start off STCS7 against Timur the Great. And man, they are just clubbing each other right out the get.
You can hear fans here in Houston Premier getting really behind every shot and appreciating the big meat being thrown here in this ring. Early goings here of this show this evening.
Izzy James, as you had mentioned before, being
taking that.
Hold on, we got to cover. His fallen brother, Shawn Hendricks. That shirt an ode to him tonight.
And that we have the picture that was used during the funeral of Shawn Hendricks here posted here in Houston Premier Arena.
So obviously, Izzy James all amped up to start this matchup off as he heads up top, but here comes Timur.
Oh my gosh!
Man.
Izzy taking too much time on the top rope and Timur taking advantage, pushing Izzy, landing hard on his back on the apron.
Man, you talk about back injuries.
You know that's
definitely going to exacerbate. Izzy hung up, all the way up top, slingshot suplex by Timur the Great, cover.
Oh my, only 2, my goodness.
That's the power, that's the strength of the Wrath of the 8th day,
well,
Timur the Great.
We've seen Timur here in Texas Contender Series, unrivaled power that matches him.
You see that clubbing blow right there. You know, I know it might go undetected by a lot of folks, but that club from Timur the Great has got to be one of the most powerful in all of wrestling. As Izzy set up one more time, snap suplex.
Timur going cover quickly, only getting 2 there, and with every impactful blow that Timur is able to inflict on Izzy James, you see Izzy wincing at that back, and there's another shot there, and Timur wisely going right after the back, the weakened back that he knows that Izzy has had a history of problems with. And with every shot, Dan, you have to believe that it's taking more and more out of the tank of Izzy James. So I don't know how much more he'll have left at this point.
This ain't a massage, folks. This is straight up brutality.
See, even landing on his feet right there, trying to get some offense going has been very difficult for the Gutter Snake. Look, trying to go for a sharpshooter there, getting shoved off by Timur the Great into the corner. Here comes Timur, big splash into the turnbuckle. Izzy once more back coming in, and another big front splash there. Spinning
Here we
around.
go. Lassoed up into the ropes.
Big power slam. There's a cover by Timur. 2, only 3 there.
This has just been total domination by Timur the Great here tonight. My God.
It has been, and honestly, I mean, as much as we know Timur to be an imposing figure, someone the likes of Izzy James, a 15-year vet, I would have expected a little bit more of a fight from the Gutter Snake at this point, but Timur the Great, still trying to get used to that, Timur the Great has been in full control here now with that camel clutch, just brutalizing, now holding on to the, looks like the lips and the nose, the eye sockets, even the orbital bones. Good grief, doing everything he can to torque that back further, and now Izzy trying to find a way to get out of this terrible, terrible position.
Well, we heard Timur the Great on social media this week going after Izzy James, saying, "What's a gutter snake? What the hell is that? What is a 15-year vet to me? I'm a young, hungry up-and-comer. I'm ready to prove myself." So far, he's been doing it well tonight, but Izzy James just had a glimmer of hope right there, getting a lariat, a short-arm lariat on Timur the Great.
I got a moment to speak to Izzy before the show tonight about what is a gutter snake and his response to Brother Tracy, and he was saying to me that you know, Izzy grew up on punk rock, professional wrestling, and fighting in the gutters in the streets of Houston, Texas. It's been a hard upbringing for Izzy James, and thus far it's been a hard night for Izzy thus far in this matchup, as Timur taking a shot to the face, now low bridge, Tracy holding on.
Well, if anybody's ready for a fight, it's Timur the Great. Whoa!
Oh, big kick sends Timur down onto the floor.
Shot!
Oh, Izzy on the outside. Oh, missed that leapfrog going up top here. Izzy, what is he thinking? Oh, good grief, no. Big splash, turn around. And Timur the Great comes crashing down. And you see him holding the back of his head. And
you got Izzy James holding the back of his back.
He's throwing caution to the wind. I mean, throwing everything out the window, literally everything he can at Timur now at this point.
Well, when you're going up against a guy like Timur, who we saw at the last Texas Contender Series just take the fight to Jay Davis. Izzy knows he has to pull out all the stops, and now he's going up to the high Ren district. He's going for broke.
Izzy up top, Timur coming in. Izzy jumping out of the way, but landing on it, favoring his back there.
Compressing that spine.
Sliding through, Izzy picking him up, slamming him down inside out, inverted slam cover, 2. Oh, only 2. Izzy holding on to the legs though, going for that sharpshooter once more, trying to tie the legs around.
He's got it hooked, he's got to roll him over, he got
it. Izzy's got it locked in, sharpshooter locked in, Timur the Great in the center of the ring.
This is where the strength of Timur the Great comes into play. Can he find his way to the ropes?
Oh, Timur banging his head on the canvas, trying to fight the pain out of this sharpshooter.
Izzy,
and there you see Izzy holding the lower back.
He's in pain. He's in excruciating pain.
He
got himself out of that hole.
Unable to hold on to the sharpshooter, which looked like it was on his way to getting a victory, a huge victory over Timur the Great, but unable to hold on, and now that allows Timur out of the hold, and now Timur first up to his feet, looking to take out some punishment on the Gutter Snake.
You know, it's all that damage that's been going on to Izzy's back throughout this match, which may have seen a glimmer of hope there for Timur the Great, but Izzy James capitalizing right now.
Izzy getting a run and start getting some more money. Oh, spear! The spear of vengeance connects. but the gutter snake rolls out of the ring. All that momentum from the spear has sent Izzy out of the ring, and Timur unable to follow up with a pin.
Veteran instinct by Izzy James, able to get out of harm's way after taking that devastating spear. Timur the Great rolling Izzy back into the ring, going for a pin. This could be it.
Here's a cover. Only two. My goodness. Izzy James, as wisely as he was to be able to make it to the outside, that momentum, that break right there, gave just enough time, just enough energy left for the gutter snake to kick out at 2.
That spear just wasn't enough when Izzy got a brief break in the action to recoup a little bit, but now Timur the Great slamming Izzy down. What's he thinking? He's setting up something. Oh, he's looking to fly.
Oh,
we've seen this before.
If that arm motion wasn't anything, here comes Timur the Great, looking to get some great air here in the HPA up top. Splash, Izzy got the knees up. Izzy got the knees up. And Timur is absolutely stunned. The gutter snake now trying to twist momentum in his direction. Now also goes up top. Here's Izzy. Big missile drop kick connects. Stuns Timur. Timur is stunned. Here comes Izzy. Off the ropes. Snake bite. Snake bite connects. Izzy follows up with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Izzy did it.
What a match.
Here's your winner,
Izzy James getting some retribution for his fallen friend Sean Hendricks here tonight in the form of a victory over Timur the Great.
A huge victory, and it's got to feel nice for Izzy James being able to put away one of the biggest, one of the strongest, one of the baddest guys that we have here at TCS.
A huge win, another notch in the belt for Izzy James.